Jai Swaminarayan. Today let's read the 7th passage from the second Gadhadā, titled A Poor Man. Usually when I am reading throughout the Vachanāmrut, whenever a particular gender is mentioned, I ask myself, are we really referring to everyone, or actually are we talking about something that is biologically different? So I leave the title by itself, A Poor Man, but generally we're using poor man in the sense of a poor person. So that, and along with other usages of the generic he, I will use in a more gender neutral way, just to let you know. Let's dive right into it. On the night of Shorabhan Siddhi the 11th, Samvat 1878, or the 9th of August, 1821, Swami Sri Sahajanandji Maharaj was sitting in front of the mandir of Shri Vasudev Narayan in Dada Khachar's Darbar in Gadhadā. He was dressed entirely in white clothes. At that time, an assembly of Paramhansas as well as devotees from various places had gathered before him. Thereupon Muktanand Swami asked Sriji Maharaj, "A devotee of God resolves in their mind, I do not want to retain a single swabhav which may hinder me in worshipping God." Swabhavs refer to, in this context, deep-seated impressions that might be autonomous in the sense that if a negative circumstance arises, then that inspires a negative reaction in us. Things like greed, envy, anger, avarice, etc. And yet, Muktanand Swami continues, what is the reason for this, for them continuing to stay? Sriji Maharaj replied, if a person has a deficiency of a vairagya, of dispassion, in a virtuous sense, dispassion towards materialistic things, then even if they have the shraddha, the faith, the trust to eradicate their svabhavs, they still will not be eradicated. For example, a poor person may wish for lots of sumptuous food and lavish clothes, but how can they acquire them? Similarly, one who lacks vairagya may wish in their heart to acquire the virtues of a sadhu, but it is very difficult for them to do so. Muktanand Swami then asked, if a person does not possess vairagya, what means should he adopt or they adopt to eradicate those vicious natures? Sriji Maharaj replied, if a person lacks vairagya, but intensely serves a great sant, a saint, and obediently perseveres in their observance of the injunctions of God, then God will look upon them with an eye of compassion and feel, this poor fellow lacks vairagya, and lust, anger, etc. are harassing them very much, so now may all those vicious natures be eradicated. As a result, they will be eradicated immediately. In comparison, if they were to endeavor in other ways, those svabhavs may be eradicated, but after a great deal of time and effort, either in this life or in later lives, if such vicious natures are eradicated instantly, then it should be known that they have been eradicated by the grace of God. Thank you for listening. This was a rather short passage, and Jai Swaminarayan.